Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to be of royal descent? We'll look into the center of royals, princesses. They alone have the right balance of influence and freedom, yet all the attention is centered towards them. Welcome to Bare Luxury, where we let you into the lives of the rich and influential, a glimpse of what you will become. Let's get to it. Here are the richest princesses of the world today. Number 10. Princess Madeleine of Sweden. Net worth $10 million. This charming princess of Sweden first graced the world of her beauty when she was born on the 10th of June 1982 at Drottningholm Palace. She's the second daughter of King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden. Like many princesses from their list, she is free to discover herself. And this princess in particular is fond of arts, which she pursued by taking Bachelors of Arts in Art History. Even their degrees sound prestigious. But she is not limited to her arts. She is quite fit and adventurous as well. She's fond of horses and joined competitions as Anna Svensson. But being a princess means having a lot of time, and with time comes interests. Princess Madeleine is also fond of dancing, theater, and even skiing. She's also fluent in English, German, Swedish, and a little bit of French to add a bit of flavor. But despite her freedom, she also takes her position seriously and has been involved in multiple events on behalf of her father and the Swedish people. And in 2013, she furthered her influence when she married Christopher O'Neill, an American financier. They had 3 children together, who Madeleine is hands-on with. They currently live in Florida in their lavish 15-room mansion. She has been very involved in her children's education, making friends in the process, ones who are not intimidated by her status, making their friendship to feel more true than what she had back home. Number 9. Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden. Net worth $10 million. Born 5 years prior, Princess Victoria is Princess Madeleine's older sister and is heir to the throne of Sweden. Though of the same blood, her interests are different from her younger sister's soulish passions. Her character fits her position so much that she took multiple subjects at the prestigious Yale University and even became an intern at their country's embassy in Washington. She also participated in a class for aspiring young diplomats, where she gained knowledge of the foreign and security policy of her homeland, as well as crucial facets of international affairs. And like her little sister, she too had represented Sweden abroad, her first being her visit to Japan back in 2001. She also empathizes with the common folk and had established the Victoria Bond that helped challenged children and those with chronic illnesses. She's also married and had 2 beautiful children with her husband, Daniel Wessling. Number 8. Zara Phillips. Net worth $20 million. Zara Phillips is the granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II. Her mother is Anne, Princess Royal, and her father is Captain Mark Phillips. Given Queen Elizabeth's love for horses, Zara, who is 21st in line of succession to the throne, pursued a career in equestrianism. She won a silver medal in the Olympics in 2012. Even before that, back in 2006, she managed to win the Eventing World Championship in Aachen. This feat of hers made her the BBC's Sports Personality of the Year. But this is not her only hobby. Zara is also fond of hockey, gymnastics, and athletics. A bit sportier than your average princess. She's married to Mike Tyndall, a rugby player, and together they have 3 children. Number 7. Princess Anne. Net worth $30 million. Yes, Princess Anne, the second daughter of Queen Elizabeth, is Zara's mom. Being the daughter of Queen Elizabeth, Princess Anne's childhood is a bit more stern than others on the list. When she was a young child, a governess was hired to take care of her. She enrolled in Benedin School in 1963 in order to ensure that her scholastic requirements were fulfilled, and she eventually graduated with 2 A levels and 6 GCE O levels. But like anyone from the Queen's lineage, Princess Anne inherited her mother's love of horses. Growing up, she became a well-respected equestrian and was even the first to participate in the Olympics from the British royal family. She married Captain Mark Phillips and together they had 2 children. Due to undisclosed reasons, however, she and Captain Phillips got divorced, and Princess Anne married Timothy Lawrence of the Royal Navy. One more notable act of hers is her charitable activities that even earned her a nomination for the prestigious Nobel Prize in 1990. Number 6. Princess Caroline of Hanover. Net worth $30 million. She is the daughter of the Prince of Monaco, Prince Rainier III. Her mother, a former American actress named Grace Kelly, unfortunately died when she was 24 years old. But that didn't stop her from achieving great things in life. She spent a large portion of her youth living with her mother's parents in Philadelphia. She obtained her French baccalaureate in 1974 and continued her studies in France, where she obtained a number of academic credentials. Like many princesses, she too is proficient in multiple languages, and she is fond of horses as well. Princess Caroline, however, has a rather rocky love life. She's married 3 times, her last being Prince Ernest August of Hanover, the Duke of Brunswick. Number 5. Princess Stephanie of Monaco, $100 million. Princess Stephanie, Princess Caroline's younger sister, had a rougher time growing up. She was inside the car that ended her mother's life. The injury and trauma she got due to the crash caused some regressions on her life. But like royals of old, she didn't let her passions and love for the arts get extinguished by her mishaps. She managed to recover strongly and started pursuing her interests. She briefly worked for Christian Dior before making her modeling debut in the Spanish magazine Hola. And later on, she even managed to establish a swimwear line and perfume. And she even released an album that sold 1.5 million copies. These businesses contributed to her already massive growth and caused it to balloon even more. Unfortunately, like her sister, she went through multiple failed marriages, which bore her 3 children. Number 4. Princess Charlene of Monaco. Net worth $150 million. For the world's second smallest country, Monaco sure has a lot of princesses. But Princess Charlene is not of royal descent, nor is she from Monaco. She was originally from Rhodesia. She, together with her family, moved to South Africa where she discovered her love of swimming. And this passion of hers is what led her to cross paths with Princess Albert II at an event held in Monaco. They fell for each other, and from this love of theirs blossomed 3 children. Now she busies herself being a co-patron of Giving Organizations Trust, a humanitarian organization in South Africa that supports victims and needy children. She also established the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation, whose mission is to prevent drowning by raising awareness among young children and teaching them how to take preventative steps. The foundation even provided masks for citizens of Monaco during the pandemic. Number 3. Princess Justine. Net worth $750 million. Brace yourself, as this part shows a darker side of royal politics. Princess Justine is perhaps the luckiest princess on the list. She's not of royal blood, as she, together with her brother Jonathan, were only adopted by Princess Auriera Doria Famf and Frank Pogson. Although they were treated as their adopted parents' own flesh and blood, everything turned sour after their adopted mother's death. Justine has been for years trying to establish that Emily, Jonathan's first daughter, is not truly his own, that she was born to a surrogate mother, which is totally unacceptable in Italy. She has claimed that this is the only way for Jonathan to have an heir, due to the fact that Jonathan was a homosexual. All this fuss is, of course, all about inheritances, and nothing good really comes from greed and avarice. What would you be willing to do to reach your goals? Whatever it is, never resort to underhanded methods. You'll lose more than wealth in the process. Share your thoughts down the comment section. Number 2. Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. Net worth $4 billion. Perhaps the most princess-like of all princesses on this list, young Princess Charlotte is the second child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and she is very close to the throne, being 4th in succession. This young princess, who goes by the nickname Lottie and Mignonette, given to her by her parents, is the second wealthiest princess in the entire world. She initially entered the Wilcox Nursery School before starting classes at the Thomas's School, where her brother Prince George also studies. In 2016, she made her first grand entrance on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, giving the people their first opportunity to meet her in person. She hasn't been totally concealed from the public either, since she has gone to occasions with her parents. Lastly, she inherited her grandmother's love of horses, and she might be a great equestrian herself in the near future. Number 1. Princess Sirivannavari of Thailand. Net worth $35 billion. When it comes to wealth, none of the precious and well-known princesses even come close to the only daughter of King Vajiralongkorn of Thailand. This shouldn't come as a surprise, since Thailand's monarchy has a significant influence in their country's government, making them one of the most influential royalties in the world. And this princess is not short on her achievements as well. She holds a bachelor's degree in the arts, a master's degree, and an honorary doctorate in the Fine and Applied Arts from Chulalongkorn University, and is even a badminton gold medalist. But what she's more passionate about is her love of fashion. and one of her works was worn by the Thai representative in the Miss Universe Thailand 2018 pageant. That's all for today. Just remember that even princesses had to work hard to attain their achievements. So whatever part of your journey you are in right now, work hard to become the billionaire you are meant to be. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our page Bare Luxury for more inspiring videos.